She's here? Don't worry, Bentley. I know how to handle
Who is she yelling? Why is she yelling at that rock? What the heck? Is she interrogating a rock?
Calm down. Carmelita's not cruel like the Contessa. I'll follow her without being seen.
Hi everybody, I'm back with Sly 2. I'm so glad to see that more and more people are enjoying this game. But I wanted to bring this up before I do any of my objectives. Sorry. How the heck did Murray manage to park the van like this? I mean, the man will have to maneuver between some tight corners just to get it in here. And who in their right mind thought it was a good idea to put a parking spot right on the edge of a pier? Jesus Christ, I have so many questions about this one scene alone. But anyway, first of all, we got a Sly mission and a Bentley mission, but I want to go and open the safe that we unlocked. You know what kind of sucks? I brought this up, no I didn't. Well, technically I did, but Sly technically has two different abilities that involve his traversal, but you don't get the last ability. Like, I'm pretty sure the last ability doesn't become unlockable until like the final hub world. And it makes sense considering where we're going for the final hub world, because it's purposely designed so that you can utilize that new move. But also, it's like, come on. In a platforming game like this, you could have let the players have some fun and give it to them a little earlier. And then, like with the paraglider, you make it a move that is necessary for them to have. That way you can design more levels that require that move. Like you did with the paraglider. Paraglider is essential now. There we go. Yeah, the intended way to do this one is silently. So you're supposed to just take your time, maneuver around all the different ducks, and use silent obliteration. By the way, you can move while you're performing the move, similar to how I can uppercut enemies every time I time it right. I can keep uppercutting them and move them to different positions. I only bring that up because if you move while you're doing silent obliteration, it's going to be hard to tell where Sly is positioned, since he's also doing a spin at the same time. So you may fall off of platforms or buildings when performing it, so just be careful. I tend to just let go of the analog stick when I'm performing the move, just to be absolutely safe. Because once the spin is over and you're not touching the analog stick at all, Sly will return to the original state he started in. Or the original position, I should say. No. Don't even let him. There we go. No, ducks are OP in this game. I'll tell you about them in a second.
The code should be 129.
The music box. One of the best upgrades in this game.
You've gotten the music box move.
The achievement for this is sleeper. It's a sleeper hit. And that's because the music box, it's kind of like the alarm clock. When you throw it out, it'll start playing music and attract enemies. And when enemies get nearby it, it puts them to sleep, which allows me to instantly use silent obliteration on them. And since anybody in the vicinity is already awakened, I don't have to worry about waking anybody up while performing the move. Or should I say everybody around them is already asleep. Man, I cannot talk today. I feel like mushmouth or something. Okay. Yeah, but no, I think ducks are probably the most devastating enemy type in this game. Yes, more devastating than any of the flashlight guards. And that's because the ducks have a particular move where they grab like a piece of coal and then they knock it into you with their shovels. And for Sly, at least, it takes half of his health. So for Bentley, I can already, because we've talked about this earlier about how your 3 different main characters take different amounts of damage depending on the attack. For Bentley, you'll probably give him like 75%.
Slow down, Bentley. What happened?
Murray, he went out looking for a snack and got captured by Inspector Fox.
Oh my god.
She's here? Don't worry, Bentley. I know how to handle
Who is she yelling? Why is she yelling at that rock? What the heck?
Locked up Murray. I'm used to having.
Is she interrogating a rock?
Calm down. Carmelita's not cruel like the Contessa. I'll follow her without being seen. She's bound to check on Murray sooner or later.
Okay, that's a good plan. Just don't get caught too. I don't want to be alone again.
Oh man, I'm sorry. It was just one. I really like the fact that Bentley is kind of scared because after everything that he went through in episode 5, or in episode 4, he doesn't want to lose his friends again. But also, seriously, what was Carmelita doing there? I know that's just one of her idle animations where she's just like talking to herself, but it looked like she was interrogating that rock. But yep, this is the first time you see Carmelita in the hub world like this. Whoop. But yeah, Carmelita is invincible every single time she comes across an enemy in her flashlight. She will immediately take them out with one hit. And this, like I said before, this is the first time Carmelita's like in a hub world just walking around. And because she's actually smart, she will check her 6 and do a 360 to make sure nobody's following her before moving on. So the best strategy I recommend is either keep a good distance away from her or just follow her from the rooftops. But also, you have to still, I would more recommend you just keep a fair distance from her. Because as you can see, she still has her mega jump from Sly 1. So she can reach tall buildings and all that kind of stuff just as easily, even more easily than you can. Like, I would also recommend that as you're keeping a fair distance from her, the second she stops to do her 360, you stop too. Okay, waiting for her to move up a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, she can't do tightrope, so it'll be easier to follow her from up here. But I was not kidding when I say Carmelita is invincible. Trains don't even kill her. But it is very cool to have Carmelita out here like this. Again, this is the writer's way of incorporating her more into the story. Because, you know, she plays somewhat of a role in nearly every episode of the game so far. What better way to incorporate her into this one than have her actively be out here, looking for the gang?
Hey, criminal. You doing okay in there? I know it's tight, but you won't get shocked if you hold still.
I'm okay. And thanks for that bag of jelly beans. I was starving.
Won't be long now. Once I bust the other members
I
of the
feel
gang,
so
we'll
bad
get
for
at it.
Murray.
I'm grateful.
He's gotta be
for the
trapped
jelly
in this
beans
little
and all,
box.
But aren't you on the outs with Interpol right now?
I'm an honest cop. Busting the Cooper gang will prove my innocence and show everyone that Constable Neela set me up.
You mean Captain Neela? I hear she got promoted.
Whatever. Just sit tight. I'm going to look for your pals.
Oh, if only you knew. Bye, Carmelita.
Murray, I've come to break you out.
Fat chance. This thing is triple padlocked and Inspector Fox is carrying all the keys.
Come on, buddy. You know I'm an expert at pickpocketing.
She's tough, Sly. If you manage to get a key, you'd better run for it. Carmelita's sure to notice and chase after you.
Leave her to me.
And Murray's not wrong. Because Carmelita's smarter than the average fox. Even if Sly is not in her flashlight's gaze, like every other enemy, she will still detect Sly the minute he takes a key from her. And my guess is just because Carmelita can feel when her pocket's getting picked.
I felt that.
See? I was technically not even in the field, but it still counted as me being detected. So now all I gotta do is run from Carmelita. This mission is not hard. The only issue you may have is that because you're running all over train tracks. Okay, this isn't working. I don't know what's up with that wall hook,
Run and hide.
but it always likes to malfunction when I try to actually use it to escape. But yeah, you gotta pay attention to the trains when you're running away from her, because you could... Ow! Oh, great. Oh, come on! Whoa, bacon distractor. Okay. First of all, that was a nightmare and a half. Like, what the hell? Second of all, I need my friggin' health back. If I was Bentley, I could just use his health extractor. I'm going to have to try something a little more direct. Alright, there's one. One more. And there's Carmelita. But yeah, I very much love the fact that they actually have Carmelita out here just actively looking for us. And this is something that they will expand further upon in Sly 3. Also, I failed to mention this, but I am pretty sure that Carmelita's flashlight is much bigger than any of the enemies.
You can't sneak up on me.
Whew! That was a close one. But you know Sly's getting a kick out of this, bro. He obviously... Ooh! Whoa! She's getting better at auto aim.
I'll find you. You know I will.
Whew! That was close. Yoink! Take him out.
Cooper.
So long. Whew. Thank God. That's the best escape route. Like getting a key from Carmelita and then latching onto the train. And thankfully, the train is taking me right near Murray's cage. Oh my God, this thing. You're lucky this is the only slide mission I have to do this time around, or I'd be way more pissed. Wow, your eyesight is terrible. Alright, Murray, let's get you out of here. You got hit 3 separate times by the same fucking enemy. The audacity.
I was getting a Charlie horse standing in that box.
My pleasure. You know how I love to mess around with Carmelita.
Yeah, that's weird. See you back at the safe house.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sly's kinda like Catwoman in a way. And I only bring it up because obviously in this situation he's the criminal, whereas in the Batman situation she is. But both of them get off on the fact that they have other animal-like beings chasing after them. And they think of it as a game. Now I kind of want a Sly Cooper Batman crossover. That would be interesting. But now that I have the hover pack for Bentley, it will be permanently added to his character model. I'm pretty sure it'll also show up in cutscenes as well. But essentially, Bentley will get more distance and more height from all of his jumps. Yes, it is very slow, and you do not get much lift or distance, but honestly, this is actually very, very cool. And when you time his double jumps, or when you space out his double jumps perfectly, you can make whatever distance, you can make a pretty good amount of distance. It helps that the hover pack doesn't completely slow down his momentum.
According to this timetable, Iron Horse number 1 should be passing by any time now.
I see it. It's moving awfully fast.
Just jump on the caboose and go in through the hatch. Piece of cake.
Imagine Bentley trying to sleep dart a bear. I'm pretty sure they're not strong enough for it. But yes, the first Iron Horse train is actually going to get robbed by Bentley. And obviously you have to make sure you enter the caboose before you get to the tunnel, or else you fail the mission because you can't go through there. But look at how far Bentley's grown in terms of character. He's actually willing to put himself in mortal danger again and do a mission that he would normally assign to Sly. There we go. Yeah, it's weird because in the train section, the developers thought, hey, if anybody hits any of the barrels, they have to wait until they get out of the train car or to the other end before they can claim them. So they have to hurry to get to the other side. But this is one of my favorite missions. There are vultures up here, so watch out. Watch out for the claws. Okay. I'm so glad I remembered that. I don't even know if it took out the one in the back. No, it did. I can see him. What? Seriously? There we go. But yeah, I'm so glad they programmed explosive barrels to go off with Bentley's sleep darts. Because it is oddly satisfying to, actually, let me change that button. Because my finger slipped and I accidentally hit L2. And I suddenly was using the, accelerator. Actually, no. Not sleep bombs. Let me do size to stabilizer. Thank you. Got my gadget meter back. Or at least most of it. Man, I can't wait until Slide 3 when his sleep darts are actually improved for faster reloading. Because I get why you make it a crossbow. Okay, so watch this. These developers knew what they were doing. Also, you could have just jumped up on these crates and snuck up on them, or sneak past them that way. I love this game's design, bro. Do 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 do. All right, one of the few times Bentley had to actually use this move in a mission. Wait. Oh, up here. All right. Now, normally I would just sleep dart these two, but you could just mosey on right past them, like the sneaky thief you are. And now we got one of Clockwork's lungs.
Outstanding. Chalk up one strange robot organ for us, and one less Iron Horse train for John Bassan.
Seriously though, the fact that he used the lungs and the stomach to power his train. Jesus.
Things are going great. We've already stolen one of Jean Bassan's 3 clockwork parts. However, Iron Horse 2 and 3 are going to be a little tougher to crack. First, I'll need to hop aboard Iron Horse 2 and do a little preemptive RC chopper strike to clear out the air defenses. Once cleared, it'll be up to Sly to work his magic in the interior to get at that second clockwork lung. Murray, you'll need to trap some of the local bear cubs in order to unlock a nearby hand car.
See, there was a reason to have bears around here.
Catch up with Iron Horse number 3. But don't worry, the cubs won't be hurt. Although I can't say the same for the guards.
Oh, that duck's face when he's running from the bear always cracks me up. But yeah, in the next episode, Bentley's gonna do some more RC choppering, Sly's gonna do his own set of train robbering, and Murray's gonna become a bear kidnapper. So, as always, I appreciate all the support. Take care and love each other, and I will see you all later. Peace.